Okay, oh, come on, dude. There's no episode numbers on the podcast app. I was going to YouTube and check.
Why must you do this?
Because Cameron didn't do it right. We're missing a very key person to the show, guys.
Cameron Jackson, the one who keeps us on the train tracks.
He's not here. He's actually working on a project.
No, he's not.
That will come out in
2 weeks.
Who knows when it's going to come? Is it? 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Monday, or a week from Monday, I should say. Welcome to the Wildcast.
Welcome to the Wildcast, where Studio 76 does a podcast. I know it's short, but it's gotta last. So sit down and enjoy, you'll have a blast.
All right, we're starting now, Cameron. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Wildcast. And
What episode number is this?
Dude, I don't think we've hit 20 yet. As sad as that is, I don't think we've hit 20 yet.
I think you're close.
We're close.
You've got to be close.
I don't think we are.
Because where streams come true is at 8, and you've been doing
20.
it twice as much.
It might be. Let me check.
20. It helps to have like a bit of a write up.
Let's see.
For your show.
Shut up. Gosh dang. I'm taking way too much time trying to figure out what episode podcast we're on. Okay, so this is episode 21.
Hey,
The last episode was 20.
We're old enough to drink.
We are old enough to drink.
21.
Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers. I broke my Coke can, so I can't drink it.
My heart's going to explode today, guys.
Just do it on camera for good content. That'd be disturbing.
That would be disturbing. You're right. So what's everybody been up to this week? I discovered something awesome today, actually. Collins helped me discover it. So there was a game that I used to play as a kid.
Yeah, we mentioned this last podcast.
We did, yeah. Called Adventure Quest.
Adventure Quest.
Okay? And I'm going to turn my hat backwards so people can see my face. And so actually what happened was my cousin hacked my account as a kid. Yeah. Totally hacked my account. No. I gave him that account. I gave him that one. He hacked my RuneScape.
A little bit different, but all right.
But like I just gave up playing it. I didn't play it very much. And then I saw Collins in class today pulled up Adventure Quest 3D. Ooh. And I was like, what is that? And it's World of Warcraft,
that's what it is.
But it's free.
Yeah, and Adventure Quest has its own very unique flavor to it.
Yes, it does.
It's a lot sillier. It doesn't take itself that seriously. It has a lot of like blatant references to stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just more fun.
And as a college student, I do appreciate the word free.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's absolutely worth it.
I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure
it's worth but I say that in a good way. I mean, it doesn't feel like a free to play game.
You're gonna be paying a ton in time, obviously.
Yes, you are.
Collins, I'm gonna need you to scoot closer to me real quick. I'm checking on the viewfinder, and the mic arm is like cutting your face in half.
Is it?
Yeah. Cody, what did I tell you? Then don't touch the board. Well, that's unfortunate. Logan, talk.
Hello.
We can hear him in that. We're good.
Hello.
Cameron is going to have a hate of
It's
Logan. But no, I was super excited to get to see it. So there goes the rest of my, 2 weeks, and probably the rest of my content on YouTube is just going to be all Adventure Quest gaming stuff.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna start over as level 0 characters.
Yeah, we're gonna reroll
do
characters.
A full playthrough of Adventure Quest 3D.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
and it's free, and hopefully it doesn't trash the footage like Minecraft did. Both of our footages.
Well?
No, it was bad. But
is it only mobile?
It's on Steam.
It's on everything. You can play it on Steam. You can play it on mobile.
So you just throw
you might even be able to play it on like Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not sure.
PS4
cool. Yeah, we could put it on the PS4. And
if it's available, it might just be PC and mobile. But you can have it on your phone.
That's way cool. I mean, you can easily.
And it's all cross-platform.
It sounds like something that's not a big systems requirements kind of game.
Oh no! If his computer can handle it, you're good.
Hey. I've got a good computer.
Not for gaming, no.
Not 64-bit, no.
A whole $200 on it?
Oh,
What?
No,
So you spent the whole $200 on it.
2,000.
Yeah.
Same! Oh, wait, we both have the same computer. We have the same
No, we don't.
Yeah, we
you
do.
have a MacBook Air, don't
I
you?
have a MacBook Pro.
You have a MacBook Pro?
Except yours is bigger.
Mine is bigger.
Mine just is beefy.
I got the 18
I'm the
inch.
Windows guy.
But I got the 13-inch, but I think I got bigger storage or something. Do you have the touch bar?
No. The Magic Bar? Because it's magic. It's magic. It's called the Magic Bar because it's magical.
I like Windows because I can.
Get out of here!
We can't hear you.
No,
No.
the Genius. No. The Genius
Okay,
Bar
hang on.
is where you go to get your stuff fixed at the Apple Store.
The audience can't hear what he just said.
He asked if it was called the Genius Bar.
Yeah, the touch bar on your MacBook Pro, it's literally called the touch bar.
Yeah, it's the touch bar.
The
Yes, it
Genius
is.
bar is
The
where you
touch-
go when the touch bar breaks.
Oh, well, are you talking about the thing at the top or the,
Yeah.
the square?
Thing at the top.
That's the Magic Bar.
The one below it, that's the trackpad.
Yeah, trackpad.
Touch bar.
Magic.
The trackpad's your mouse.
That's what we're saying.
Oh, okay.
Touch. Look it up. Look it up.
Agree that you're wrong.
Oh,
No. Look it up while we discuss cooler things.
I'm not looking it up.
gosh.
I'm looking up.
But seriously though, guys, like, I'm so excited to play that game and record it.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be
It's
really
a fun
fun.
time. I've been playing it for a few years now, and
I've been playing it for a few minutes.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I
It
did
has a lot of
tutorial
stuff about
during,
it.
Media management today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love you, B.
Yeah. We. Okay. I usually play video games during that class.
You play video games in every class.
Yep.
Like, I don't think I only have 3 classes with you.
Well,
Two
it
of
depends,
them
it depends
you
on the
play
class and it
games.
depends on what we're doing in the class. If it's something that requires my attention, then of course I will pay attention. But if we're watching other people's demo reels or
Dude, you just called her out like hard.
did I? What? No.
Yeah, you're gonna get your butt chewed out, son.
I didn't call out.
Yeah, you did.
Hey.
A little bit.
I don't
bit.
pay attention.
You might not
well.
see Collins for any
You shut up.
videos and
We may not be. He may not be the host of the live show anymore.
Hey.
Ooh.
He'll get fired.
It'll just be B up there talking.
Although to be fair,
Oh, man.
I do only play as far as my attention span allows,
So
which is usually not
2
that
seconds.
not that long. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
that's
one round of Soviet jump game, and then like okay, that's
Yeah,
okay. What's that?
his attention span's about the size of a goldfish.
It's not fun.
But what else? Oh, the Oscars. Do either of you guys
Oh,
care about
oh,
that?
I watched
Yeah.
the Oscars.
I thought it was interesting that
It was fun.
Like Netflix didn't really win.
I didn't watch it, so
Yeah, Netflix didn't win anything because I remember it was a big deal. That
I heard
Netflix.
2-1, and I forget what they are, but one of them was a documentary.
I heard
Best feature
Parasite just
documentary.
like cleaned up.
Parasite.
cleaned up.
Have you seen-
Parasite is now tied with Walt Disney for the most Oscars
Really?
won
Wow.
Oh,
in a single year. Yeah.
Have you seen
cool.
Have you seen Parasite?
No, I haven't.
Have you
My
seen
sister
Parasite?
has seen it, but I have
Okay.
not seen it yet.
It's really an empty statement. I haven't, but I really want to.
It
Yeah.
apparently
Everyone
real.
says it a lot, but
I've heard it's
What-
really good.
What is it? Is it a horror movie?
yeah.
It is? Okay, so it's a horror
It's
film. Okay.
well,
Or is it more of a thriller?
no, it's more of a thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, like it doesn't get bloody until like the last 10 minutes apparently. If that's a spoiler.
That's fine because that's like I don't know.
But like there's a lot of tension building.
It's hard
That's
to find
cool. I
artistic
love that.
value in something that's like excessively gory,
Well,
in my opinion.
right.
I
You're
think
concentrating too much.
it's interesting though. He said the director, I forget his name.
Boon Jong Ho.
hey,
What Collins said.
Look at that.
He said in his it was like an interview or speech or something. He goes, if you can get past that little inch, like on
subtitles?
the
Yeah, the
subtitles,
1 inch barrier.
it opens up a whole new world of films. And I'm sitting there going, you know, he's probably right.
He's probably. I mean, I'm sure anime fans all over were like,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, they probably all lost
They're
their
already
minds.
in talks for an American adaptation.
Oh no.
No.
It's gonna be on HBO.
No.
I don't think you should do that though. I think
But,
just
but
keep
it might
the.
not. It might
keep
not be the
it-
same thing.
It's
it might
like-
be something that like supplements it.
Oh, do you want to
maybe.
turn the air off?
It's in the same universe, but like
to do that.
they did it with The Ring and a few other stuff.
The Grudge.
The Grudge, yeah.
Grudge was one.
Oh, was the Grudge? I know the Grudge was like originally like in
Japan. I think it was Japanese, wasn't it?
manga, right?
Was it a manga?
I thought it was.
I didn't know that.
The only reason I know this is because I watched the CinemaSins video on the movie.
CinemaSins is awesome.
I love CinemaSins.
I hate CinemaSins.
Why? It's so
I'm
funny.
not getting into it.
Did you ever?
Because here's the
They
thing.
were funny, but
Even
I
the best movies
just
have their mistakes. And
They,
Well,
they
okay.
have gotten more excessive now. There's way more of just like, dude, you're being way too nitpicky about
yeah,
it.
like there was a time where it was like was talking about like continuity in scenes, like the light is swinging in this scene, but it's not swinging in that scene,
Yeah.
or like the times of clocks
I don't
being
know,
wrong.
they
And I was like,
still do it.
that's interesting production stuff. But then it was just
I don't like this movie.
like, I don't like this movie. Like The Hobbit, oh holy crap,
Yeah.
CGI. But it's like that shot has the same amount of CGI as the Battle of Helm's Deep. So
I just
Yeah.
watched one of their most recent
They-
ones, and they did it on The Shining,
The new Shining or the old Shining?
the old Shining.
not
Okay.
The new
Doctor
one's the
Sleep.
sequel.
Yeah,
I still wanna watch it.
I don't know why I had to.
I
I,
still
don't know
wanna
why
watch
I
it.
struggled with.
Doctor
that.
Sleep does look good.
I've heard Doctor Sleep's actually really.
It's
cool.
on digital, so
Oh,
you know
mean,
what?
on what digital?
That yeah,
Like just like on like Vudu and stuff.
like you can buy it digitally.
I think it's on disc too now.
Oh yeah, Frozen 2 is already on digital.
What?
Yeah,
Who cares about Frozen?
just for buying, but it's
Disney
not.
That's
sequels, I'm
insane.
sorry. Disney's sequels don't usually go good. And this is probably a good
I'm sure
movie,
it's fine.
But it's just
Yeah.
Dude,
no one cares.
hang on.
People
Well,
care, but
The
not
Prince,
many
the
Did
Prince
it?
Caspian movie, the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian,
is-
was the dopest Narnia movie ever made.
Yes,
It
Prince
was-
Caspian is the best Narnia movie.
It was, and I love that movie.
That movie
but
was
also
so
you have
good.
To think about who watched it.
Me,
Me?
us.
I also.
You have to say
They enough people watched it for them to do a third one.
they did a third one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did
Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
and it was terrible.
Oh,
I do think
I did see that.
It wasn't that good. I do think it's underrated, but it
Oh,
still didn't.
The
deserve to
Voyage
exist.
of the Dawn Treader, to me, just taking Prince Caspian and Voyage of the Dawn Treader, just the footage in general.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it was all behind the scenes footage.
Oh, it's not that good.
Those are all like remakes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
okay.
seen the old BBC Chronicles of
there's
Narnia,
so
Ride me!
Weird.
and the cartoon.
Weird.
They had a cartoon version of the Chronicles of Narnia too.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, no,
I think that
it wasn't
Disney
wasn't
Plus.
good.
You know,
How
however,
old is those books? Are those books?
40s.
yeah,
Oh, like so they came out during the time of World War II.
yeah,
That's why
they came out.
were
They
written
they
at the time of
were
World War II.
Well, I was just
Yeah.
similar to Lord of the Rings. They
Yeah,
came
they
out during
came
the same
out
time.
pretty close.
But here's my proposition. For you.
They were best friends, dude. C.S. Lewis and Tolkien were like best friends.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They would drink
I was
together.
thinking of the movies.
No.
No.
So my idea is everyone wants to do their Game of Thrones now since Game of Thrones
Dude.
ended. Like we've got Lord.
I know
Let me,
where
let me
you're
finish.
going with this, and I'm all
Lord,
about it.
Lord of the Ring. Like there's the Lord of the Rings show that's coming out. There's the new Game of Thrones spin-off that's coming
The
out.
Witcher's basically.
The Witcher is Netflix's Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yeah.
Disney Plus should make Chronicles of Narnia their Game of Thrones
Absolutely.
and start chronologically from the beginning
So
and
wait,
do
hang on.
all of it.
When you say chronologically from the beginning, are you saying Magician's Nephew?
I am
first?
saying Magician's Nephew first,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Then,
And each book is a season.
yes, each book is a season.
Oh man.
Magician's Nephew, Horse and His Boy, Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe, and then it's pretty.
No, it's
Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe,
and
then
then
Horse and His Boy.
I mean, really.
then Caspian.
Horse and His Boy is in the middle, at the very, very end of Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe, right before they come back into the real world.
Yes, it
That-
takes
that's
place.
where
It
they
takes
would
during
put
that
that
time
in.
gap. Yeah,
But no, I am all about Disney Plus, like Disney.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Make it happen.
that would be so cool.
That would be awesome. I would.
And based on Mandalorian, they could pull it off.
Dude, get to the last battle.
Oh yeah,
Imagine how epic that would be.
Last Battle is great.
That's a
It is.
trip.
I was never like much into.
I read all of the
I watched
books.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I watched the Caspian one, and I think I started the Dawn Treader one. I was like,
Voyage of the Dawn Treader is a bit boring.
yeah.
It doesn't work as a movie because
No,
it's
no,
just
no, it doesn't.
they're on a boat the whole time.
It's
yeah, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was a great movie.
oh that movie was
I
awesome.
love it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember as a kid. So that was the one time I cared about the Oscars.
Yeah.
I was so mad that they lost for best CGI to King Kong. I was so ticked.
Really?
Which King
Yeah.
Kong?
Peter Jackson,
Peter
Oh,
the
Jackson.
But that's-
8,000 hour long one.
That one?
That one had Jack Black in it.
I
It
I
did
don't
have
know.
Jack Black
But
in it.
you have to remember though, the fight of the T-Rex
But they
was
didn't have Sam
way
Jack.
too long.
I didn't see it.
I don't remember the
it's a-
T-Rex one. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
he
do.
fights the T-Rex for like 80
Dude,
minutes.
Oh, but doesn't
He
do
rips the
something with
jaw in half, which was dope.
Oh.
But no, I mean, I was in elementary school,
Yeah.
so I was way more about like, the battle in Narnia and stuff like that.
mean-
That was
Oh yeah,
so
I wanted
cool.
to get the extended edition of it that had the longer battle.
That wasn't a thing. I had the extended edition. There was no such that didn't exist.
Really?
Yeah, there was a behind the scenes of the battle.
I was lied to because I
Going
swear
over
the
the
commercial.
choreography and
That's
stuff
where the
like that.
commercial said that there'd be extra scenes and like more battle.
So-
No,
Gosh, that's bad.
What's the whole thing with the Lord of the Rings series? Because I heard about it. And they
It's a
had bidding
prequel.
war and
Yes.
just-
So
it's a prequel to the Hobbit, even, isn't it?
Yes,
It also-
so
it's
the
like
Lord of the Rings
Silmarillion.
series by Amazon will be taking place during the Second Age, which, judging by your blank stare,
No, I got it.
It's
Before the
nothing.
Battle of Middle Earth, right?
yes. So all of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings take
all
place in the Third Age.
yeah.
The Second Age is like the defeat of Morgoth. I believe.
It's the rise of Sauron.
The rise of Sauron. It's mostly the rise of Sauron, and it's the fall of Numenor. I'm losing my
the
Lord of the Rings.
Silmarillion
So,
covers
how do you have
all
all
of that,
this
right?
The Silmarillion does cover all of that.
How do you have like? Oh, okay.
I read the Silmarillion in 4th grade.
What?
Yeah.
I tried reading that in high school and couldn't do it,
I
dude.
tried reading The Hobbit in high school, and I was like,
The Hobbit's cool. I'm like halfway through. I don't have time to sit and read books and listen. I can't listen to
I'm
The
terrible
Hobbit
at
after
books.
seeing the movie.
yeah.
Because the narrator guy who does the voices and everything in the book is way different than the movie, and it irritates me.
But Martin Freeman.
It's not Martin Freeman.
Just pretend it's Martin Freeman anyway.
That doesn't make any sense.
Bilbo doesn't narrate The Hobbit, does he?
No.
It's
No one-
it's told
no one
it's
narrates
told
The
in
Hobbit.
third.
Yeah,
well,
it's
it's
all
told in
third
third person by Bilbo because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be his
Where-
writings.
The
about
Lord
it.
of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is weird because it's like a oral history almost.
Yeah.
If you look at the way it's written, every paragraph starts with a quotation,
Yeah,
which
And-
which threw me off so bad as a kid.
it
I
is
was like, what
distracting.
happening?
And the Silmarillion is like a history book, and it goes over everything that
It's-
happens.
It's more or less the Bible of Middle Earth.
Yes,
it's
but
Middle
if
Earth
the Bible was written by a history professor,
Who's the
Yeah.
Middle Earth god?
there,
It's like music, wasn't it?
Music.
well, the creation myth was music.
Yeah.
But there are the gods called the Valar, and by singing this song, they caused the Middle Earth to be created, and like the singing, like making the
Dude, that
different
sounds like
species.
I think we're getting a visitor, guys.
And
fucking Cam Jack.
Yeah, looks like Cam Jackson's
there's the thing with
gonna
like the
pop out
world
here.
tree, and the world tree was attacked by the giant spider.
Cam Jackson,
and there
if you wanna
was
come in, you're more than welcome to.
not Morgoth, but the one
Oh
of the.
my gosh!
We're
Look who it
talking,
is.
I remember I used to have this all in my head.
Dude, our
but
nerd is showing so hard.
yeah,
right
there were the
now.
gods that made like the elves, and then there were gods that made the dwarves, and there was one
Okay,
that
so
made
say
the
your
humans.
mic arm is going to be right in your face. That's good. That's good. That's good.
And then there was one who couldn't create.
There you go.
All he could do is destroy or change, and so he
Yeah,
took the
that's
elves and
not gonna
turned
work.
them
It's gonna
into
pop or something.
orcs.
Boing!
All that.
But yeah, our nerd is showing so hard right
The whole
now.
thing.
Why?
But yeah,
What?
basically,
Similarian of Lord of the Rings.
I really love high
Oh,
budget.
Valerian and Lord of the Rings?
No,
No,
TV
Si-
shows based on
Similarian
movies.
of the.
Similarities.
It's like it's the Bible
Silmarillion.
of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
But
So
like Loris, I love high budget TV shows that are based off movies. I think it's such a fun idea to like go and
It
see
does-
something.
or like a
when
book.
else does that
And then you
happen
can continue
though?
it.
Okay,
I don't
let
think that
me
happens
let me
very
let me get this straight
Okay,
so
the
I
only
can
thing
just.
that, like,
Stargate did it very well.
Let me include another
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Cameron hates when we talk about Stargate.
Netflix
Yeah,
movies that
yeah.
have theatrical releases. I love those too. Like,
Cameron, did you see Parasite?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
don't watch thrillers and horror movies.
Okay,
It is definitely a
just got-
thriller.
usually
We
my
just got
thing
talking
either.
about it.
Yeah, there's not many horror movies that I actually enjoy, just because this stresses me out.
Yeah.
I get stressed out anticipating the jump scare,
Yeah.
and I hate jump scares.
You know
so
exactly
much.
when it's gonna happen too. It's like, and then silence.
Well, yeah, and then,
Ah!
and the only way I get through jump scares and stuff is I'll pause it and then frame by frame it until the thing pops up. Then I
Oh, good. They're filming
I
in
just
New
turn down the
Zealand.
volume.
What?
Oh yeah,
The Lord of the
That's
Rings show.
good.
They're
Yeah.
filming in New Zealand.
Oh, well, where else would they film?
I mean, yeah,
already
you got to do New Zealand. That's
They already
Middle
have
Earth.
the Shire
Yeah.
and everything down there.
Yeah. I wonder if the Shire exists
Dude, I bet
in
you
the
it'll
second
like, come
age.
up to the
so.
very end as a fun little Easter
I don't think
egg.
there's gonna be
The
any
final
hobbits
season.
in
But
the show.
just because there's no
Yeah.
hobbits doesn't mean the Shire doesn't exist.
Was it going to be like orcs?
I
at
want a
least?
new hero.
Yeah, orcs
Yeah.
would have existed
I want
by
a new
then.
hero.
You'll have,
Oh, is
you'll
it
have
a
a new hero.
different time?
Aragorn.
Yeah,
and
it's
them
in the
aren't
it's in the second
Huh?
age.
Aragorn and them aren't in it.
When
They
is
won't be
that?
around.
Aragorn hasn't been born yet, but
Yeah,
like
none of them
Galadriel's there, and Gandalf's not there yet. But Gandalf does show up. during-
Legolas won't be there.
No, Legolas hasn't been born
yeah.
yet. Thranduil
I
maybe.
don't want them there. I want something new. I want something fresh.
What about
you will get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That's on. It's going on Prime, right?
Frick.
Yeah.
What's his name? The guy with the dark hair in the first movie, the very
the
very
elf
beginning.
dude?
Yeah, the elf with the dark hair. What's his name?
Elrond?
Yeah, is he gonna be in there? I mean, because
old as
he is.
crap.
Yeah, he's old
Yeah,
as crap.
he could be there.
And he was there at the fall.
He's
of
not. I mean,
Sauron.
he's not in the announced cast. The only.
Throwing it to the fire.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
the only character that we know about that's coming back is a younger Galadriel,
Ooh.
because she is very old.
Who's that? Was that like the weird elf witch thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Who freaked out?
Yeah. It's
That-
like, oh!
Yeah,
You would
And
have a queen!
That scene scared the crap out of me.
Oh,
as a
it
kid.
was-
He's got to
Me, I
be.
was just like, what? Is she a good guy?
So he's got to be around because he's about the same age.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Yeah.
get like young Sauron when
That'll be cool.
when he has his elf form and he
Didn't
tricks
she, like,
Celebrimbor into making the rings.
Oh, is
Celebrimbor's gonna be in it?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Dude.
Dude, that's all. I need to get.
What
yeah,
is he on?
he makes
again,
Amazon Prime.
Okay, I
need
need
to
to
get
get Amazon
that, yeah.
Prime now.
Oh, and it's gonna the fall.
No, I
the
used
fall
to
of
have one.
Numenor is what I'm really excited for.
And I
Yeah.
would have so much fun just running around, tearing through
Shadow
orcs.
War.
I would just have so
They're
much fun
dope,
running
you know, all
around,
those
tearing
games.
through
The
all
only
the
thing that bugs me
orcs.
is the gameplay
Tom-
transition when they
there
switch
better
to
not be
Shadow
Tom
War. I
Bombadil.
can't, like, it takes so long for me to acclimate.
Really? See, I didn't find that big of a difference.
I'm gonna have Glorfindel.
What'd you call me?
What?
It's
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have Gondolin. That's cool. It's the precursor to Gondor. I
This
think.
is the thing about Lord of the Rings.
Precursor
Is
to
like,
Gondor.
if
There's
you
too
don't know
much.
the name, it's literally just
It's an insult.
gibberish.
Yeah. Well, Star Wars is kind of the same thing, though.
Not as much, though.
Yeah, because you're like,
I don't know. Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you don't know who Obi-Wan Kenobi is, that makes no
fair,
sense.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom
names
Bombadil is alive during this.
That's
Kinda
cool.
weird.
Bombadil.
Tom,
Is he though?
Tom Bombadil, dude. Did you ever
I don't
play?
like Tom Bombadil.
Did you ever play Battle for Middle Earth 2? He was one of those special summons you could
I
get,
played the first
and
Battle
he
for
would just
Middle
rip through everything in his way. It was awesome. He just go tearing through everything.
Oh, we're gonna get the Nazgul.
We need more like.
Are they going to be like before they turn?
Kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kinda like
if
the old Star Wars
if the series
games.
centers on Sauron's time in
Like,
Numenor, the
I
Nine
mean-
Kings of Men will already
like,
have the rings.
Jedi Academy.
Oh, nice, so
there'll be
Jedi
raids.
Knight.
Yeah.
I wish there was
Yeah.
more games like that.
Dude.
Today.
So they won't be
Yeah.
rates
Like with-
yet,
or
but
they'll be like
they'll be
Fallen Order.
transitioning into
I wish
rates.
there was more games like that.
I don't like Fallen Order.
I haven't played it.
I'm not a fan.
But I
like,
like
I have it, and I'm
Isildur.
not super stoked about it.
I just love the third-person adventure games based on like popular.
Pop culture.
Yeah, like popular fantasy worlds.
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah.
Like
You're fun.
Shadow of Mordor.
Believe it or not, Cameron, what started this whole conversation when we were talking about Narnia and how dope it would be if Disney Plus
Disney Plus needs
did
to do a Narnia show.
did a Narnia series. Each season is a book.
Or
Like it essentially
Yeah.
would essentially be
Yeah.
That's the best
Yeah,
way to
that
attack
it would be
books.
Disney Plus's
Game
Game of Thrones.
they should make 100.
That would be
games
good,
with
except
Disney
I don't know if
princesses.
Disney would even make it good.
They made the first two movies that were really good. They did The
Yes.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe and
Oh, they
Prince
did?
Caspian that were
And
dope.
I think a TV show would be easier for them to
But-
manage,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
like
Third one's
Mandalorian is
terrible.
awesome.
and especially with how much they did,
Let
like
us
how much goes on in
remember
those
that Disney
books.
is not immune to making bad.
No,
No, they're not.
they should do Aragon. They should do the same thing with the Aragon books. Every book is as a season of that
I forgot
would
about
be.
They have
awesome.
they in theory have the
know.
film rights to Aragon now.
Yeah,
They
I don't
should
know.
restart.
Making a
Absolutely.
book into
But they
like a
should bring
whole
back-
season is kind of an
Who was
odd
it?
transition.
Was it Liam
Well,
Neeson?
it doesn't have to
what?
necessarily be one
Who
like full
played,
season, but it definitely works better than
Brom?
making a
Brom?
book into a movie.
Brom? No, it wasn't Liam Neeson.
Because the one-to-one there is like
I always thought
a
it
book
was.
isn't
No.
a 3-act
That's who
structure.
should be-
It's usually like a
Yeah.
6-act structure,
Right.
and that works better into a.
I
into
just,
a TV show
miniseries.
rather
I
than
just
a book.
remember
Yeah.
loving the tracking shots in the Aragorn movie. When
I-
they're like writing on the
Aragorn?
top.
Yeah, it's not Aragon.
Aragon, sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm mixing.
Get it right, fool.
I'm mixing things together.
Aragorn,
The
son of
Aragon, when they're
Arathorn.
Right on like, the peak of the mountain. You go,
Yeah, no, it was really cool. It's just
so cool.
I remember in the book being just absolutely horrified of the Razak, and in the first 15 minutes of the movie, they're gone. They get killed.
Is that the guys with the
that the-
bugs
Yeah,
coming out of their
yeah.
eyes?
In the books, they were so much cooler, so much cooler in the books.
So what's his face doesn't die?
It's just Lord of
Right.
the Rings. It's just
The one
die
dude
of
who like
the
leads
Rings.
the Razak.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he
No,
doesn't
he dies.
die in the
He
book.
does. Yeah, he does.
Oh, I thought he
Aragon
died.
kills him at the very end during the final battle. That's how he becomes Shade Slayer.
Oh.
That's what the elves call him, the Shade Slayer. Collins
What?
apparently didn't like
Do you
these
not
books.
like Aragon?
No, I don't.
The first book was
But
really good.
I respect it.
First book was good. Second one was okay. Third one sucked. Fourth one was awesome.
They're way too
Let me
long.
tell you,
for
I'm
me.
Second one had
I
too
looked
much
at that
elf
book and I was
nudity.
like,
Yes,
I'm
it
not
did. The
even
second one
touching
definitely had too much elf
Too much
nudity
elf
in it.
nudity.
The third one just
What?
didn't need to exist.
What happened?
How do you have
There-
elf nudity?
What were they doing?
There's a scene
is
in
this
the
when
book when Aragon
Is
is
this when
peeping
he-
through some bushes.
No. He was invited to that party.
Well, no, that
they were dancing?
That also happens.
Okay,
but there's
okay.
another
So
part where he's
different.
peeping through bushes,
Who's he spying on?
and
What?
like
It's not Arya.
no, it's the main elf dude.
Every
And he
Oh,
just
yeah.
and he discovers that
There's
they
no
don't
hair.
There's no hair.
Okay,
like,
I do
they're
remember
like-
that.
movie adaptations like oftentimes.
And
like,
I stopped
soften
reading the
what is
book
said
after
in
that
books.
chapter because
Except Game of Thrones.
I was like, okay,
Like, I've
I'm
said
gonna
so
stop
many
reading there
times
for the night, and then went back. It's
movies
like
is Born Identity.
I don't want to know what happens
The
after
books are
that.
so different.
All right, dude, did you ever play the game?
No, I really.
There's a
the
Bourne game.
Conspiracy.
Such a
Oh, I
fun
wanted
game.
to play so bad.
So good.
Is that like the Animatrix?
No.
No.
Oh no, it's not the
Oh,
Animatrix.
speaking
There
of
was
that,
that
Is
one.
that the one with like the
Speaking
runner
of
that like
Matrix.
breaks through the Matrix accidentally?
Maybe, but there is one Matrix game that is
Oh, it's
canon,
Yeah. They even had like
and it had like
special
they had
scenes
live
for it.
action
Yeah.
segments for it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that's
saw a video
weird.
about that.
It's,
I
Enter
never
the
watched
Matrix.
it.
I've
Yes,
played it.
I
I've
never
played it.
played it or anything, but
I still
I've
have
seen
it.
it.
I haven't
Do you?
played any of the
bring
Matrix
my
movies because they're all
GameCube over there.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's so cool.
Dude, we have to get a game capture
The
card
Matrix?
that does that. We have one.
The first mission, you're
Yeah,
in
you
this, like,
have one.
post
What?
office,
No, not.
and you're like,
We have
shoot
one
up
that
this
does
post
VGA.
office, and
Mine does
you get,
HDMI.
Okay, don't
It's
say
just
shooting up a
awesome.
post office.
Don't say shooting up anything in a school.
They were.
There's an action scene inside a post
they were
office.
playing with Nerf guns.
No, okay, now you're
What do you
just
want? What do you want me to say?
You're being a fool, guys.
you're fighting bad guys.
Fighting bad guys in a post office, and it's really dope scenes because you can like go into slow mo and like do like
You
cool-
bullet time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you
It
can,
feels cool. It looks stupid.
It does feel cool though, because like you can dive and like do like twists through.
You
like,
know what game
windows and
I would
stuff.
love to play
Well,
in the
there's like
studio?
a John Woo video game that they made that did the same thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what game I would
but it
love?
looks really cool.
The game I would love to play in the studio on VR, and I'd be more than willing to bring my VR setup to do it, is Super Hot.
Yeah,
It's essentially Matrix the game. Like VR and everything. Like you,
kinda. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like nothing moves until you do.
Is this making a noise for you, Cody?
It's
What if I
really
do
just more
this?
annoying. It's really
What if
just
I do
more.
this?
Dude,
Wow.
hang on,
Yeah,
Collins,
what?
hang on for another 5 minutes, please.
Oh, we
Stay
got another
with
5
me.
minutes.
When did you guys
We're at
start?
5 minutes.
We're at 26 minutes already.
When did you start?
26 minutes ago.
Before you got here.
Okay, I thought you were gonna start at 2:30.
I got bored.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I got bored and wanted to start a little earlier. But yeah, like
High budget TV for the win.
seriously though,
That's my
I'm
take.
I'm all about what I would rather watch 3 episodes of a TV show than 1 movie now. Like
Honestly.
I would rather, because you get more character
The-
development, more storylines happen. It's just
Yes.
it's so much more interesting to me to watch a TV show than it is a movie now.
First show that did that for me. Was
It is more
Daredevil on
digestible.
Netflix.
That show's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
The show that really got me doing that though is Teen Wolf. Like
Oh, not
MTV's
this
Teen
again.
Wolf. I know you don't like it. It's freaking dope though. Like it's such a cool show.
I've never seen it. So
The first season
Me
is
neither.
they need a colorist on first season or something. Like
I'm
all the
guessing.
footage looks so flat.
Number 3.
But other than that, it's such a cool show. I love that kind. I like those kinds of shows, like the teen angst and everything. I love those stories.
I don't
think
like
they're so
Doug
interesting.
is still
Have you ever
pretty
seen
angsty.
Riverdale?
No, I want to. I've heard it's
I saw
really
the first
good.
season and then quit because it was
No, it's not good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard it is
Because
really
that one
good.
came out on
It's
Freeform,
not.
right?
No, it was CW.
It progressively gets
Oh,
worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
The CW's almost worse.
It's
though.
a standard CW show. Okay, it's super hot people, just constantly doing stuff.
Weren't they making like a?
There's people in the.
They
in
were
the-
making like Batgirl,
area.
right? On the
Batwoman.
Batwoman.
Yeah,
Dude,
I heard that was actually pretty good.
I would take.
It's not out
It
yet.
apparently is. No, it's out.
Your word is false. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
It's
My
out.
word is
I
false.
would prefer Batgirl because then that's
Yeah.
one step closer to getting Nightwing,
Well, that
and then that's one step closer to getting Nightwing and Batgirl.
ooh, I'd
And then
I'd
maybe
pay money to
Get
see
Nightwing
that.
with the Titans anyway.
He's already in Titans.
Yeah, only he was
Oh, there
in
you
the
go.
last
But-
episode of season 2.
But the CW DC
But I
stuff
could get-
has very much come out and said there is a multiverse. This is our universe. Everything else is in different universes.
Yeah, and like they've shown the Titans in the Crisis on Infinite Earths event. Like they had the Titans in there. And
Yeah.
they had
They
Doom
did that.
Patrol in there.
They
and
had the DCEU in it.
yeah, they had the DCEU in it.
You know, it was like
Netflix
a cameo.
didn't do that with the Marvel shows. They
never
pretended.
acknowledged the
They
movies.
tried. No, they tried.
No, they did.
No,
did.
they acknowledged the movies. The movies never not
Yeah,
acknowledged
exactly.
them.
Yeah.
Because they weren't technically involved, but I remember in the
Well, I didn't
first.
understand is the setting was New York, but you never saw Avengers Tower.
Well, the first episode.
Yeah.
Well, because it's supposed to be more or less the friendly neighborhood stuff, like ground level.
Well, unfriendly
Which one am I
neighborhood.
talking about?
Those are the movies.
We're
all
talking
of
about the Netflix.
Because
MCU stuff.
Daredevil's in
Did you
Hell's
never see,
Kitchen,
like,
Luke Cage is in
Daredevil,
Harlem,
No,
Iron
never
Fist
saw
is
any of
somewhere
that.
else.
Yeah,
Oh.
we are killing
don't bother.
Cameron.
And
Watch
Jessica
it,
Jones
Daredevil.
is
Go
in a
watch
different
Defenders
block.
is good.
Okay.
Defenders is
Honestly,
good.
it's really entertaining.
Take that back. Defenders is good.
Hey, everybody.
I never saw it.
Okay.
Defenders.
What
It's
do
good.
you watch?
We have an audience.
My
a live
issue-
studio
my issue
audience.
is I can't get over.
Okay,
Luke
guys,
Cage.
it's
I
time
can't
to
hear you.
It's time to wrap this up anyway.
We are all going to be going to see the Sonic movie together.
Okay, I'm down.
I will kill you.
I'll go see it.
No.
Whoa!
I'll
No,
go watch it.
we're
Do it
gonna
for Jim.
Collins, let's go
Do
watch
it for
together.
Jim.
do
okay?
it for
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
No.
What are your final
Do it
words,
for Ben.
Collins?
Go watch Speed Racer. I have been Collins.
Cameron Jackson, I know you were only here for like 5 minutes, but what are your final words?
Logan is number 3.
Logan? How would you respond to
I just
that?
really want Cameron to go watch Daredevil and The Punisher. Mainly The Punisher, because John Berthal.
Season 1 was boring though.
I got to
Season
host
two's dope.
a podcast for the first time in my life, guys.
I'm gonna watch season 2.
And season 3 Daredevil. is
Thanks for
amazing.
watching.
Watch it. Thank you all for watching. You can subscribe to my Patreon.
Oh my gosh.
Now that you watch the Wildcast, you can go home and reclaim all the time that's passed. Thanks for watching, everybody.